This is WGAL 8, the Susquehanna Valley's news leader. Now, coverage you can count on continues. This is WGAL News 8 Today.
Good morning, I'm Caitlin Smith. Let's check in with meteorologist Matt Binder on Hurricane Harvey and on our forecast here in the Susquehanna Valley.
Well, we'll look at the local forecast because that's much better news.
It is
plenty
beautiful.
of sunshine, that's right. A couple clouds out there as you look at the planner. It will be mild today, 76 to 78 for a high, mostly clear and cool tonight, down to 58. Mostly sunny and pleasant tomorrow. Hey, if you liked yesterday's weather, you'll like today's, and you'll also like tomorrow's weather as well. I want to remind you that we have a Facebook page, Storm Team WGAL. I'm trying something a little bit different this morning with the viewers. I have a survey question posted there at Storm Team WGAL, and the question is, how hot do you feel this summer has been? Really interested to get your perception of what this summer's been like so far. So if you think it's been warmer than usual, go ahead and hit the heart-like icon on the Facebook page. If you think it's been a typical summer, hit the ha-ha smiling face, and if you think it's cooler than usual, hit the thumbs up in blue at the bottom. I'll be back for main weather in a couple minutes, and I'll have the results of the survey, and I'll let you know what this summer actually has been like with the 7-day forecast. Caitlin? Earlier in this half hour, I posted and referred you to a survey question on our Storm Team Facebook page. How hot do you feel this summer has been locally? And you have three choices: warmer than usual, a typical summer, or cooler than usual. So looking at the responses just before break, most of you are saying it's cooler than usual, and I believe that's because of the last couple of days. But if we look at the actual data from the summer, it's actually been a pretty normal, typical summer. June and July a little above average, August a little bit below average right now. So typical for this time of year. And if you like this kind of weather, it is going to continue over the next several days. So here's the News 8 Storm Team forecast from Wormleysburg and the rest of the Susquehanna Valley. Sun and clouds today. Mild conditions as we have a high in the mid to upper 70s. Then tonight, mostly clear and cool with just light winds, temperatures down into the 50s. And then tomorrow, we're looking at mostly sunny conditions as well, and another pleasant day humidity-wise as our high is in the mid to upper 70s. Right now, almost everybody's in the 60s, but Selinsgrove's holding out with Elizabethville and Milroy as well. Hershey's at 68, Shrewsbury's at 67, York already at 70, as well as Gettysburg already at 70. And as we cross the river, we have a 70 in Westchester, and then a bunch of readings in the 60s. Tower City at 65 with Myerstown, Lancaster 66, Quarryville 68, Sunbury still at 59. But that temperature's coming up as we head into the afternoon. This is a look at our Super Doppler radar network, and there's no precipitation to show you anywhere in the Susquehanna Valley. And as you know, the big news has been Harvey, which has now come onshore in the overnight hours. This big spinning storm dumping a lot of rain, especially to the east part of the center of the system. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the predictor for Harvey and where one model thinks the track is going to go. And most of the models are saying the same thing. Notice that the eye is filled in, but it's kind of staying in place. And even though the winds are going to die down, the winds are still going to be coming off the Gulf of Mexico, which is warm and full of moisture. And when that gets over land, it's just going to dump a lot of rain constantly over the same area in southeast Texas. What they want is even some subtle motion off to the side to try to move that rain to another area. But the National Weather Service is calling this the potential for catastrophic flooding. That's their words. And this is one of the models, and this is why. One of the models is putting 50 inches of rain plus over Victoria, Texas. Now, this model we're looking at usually overdoes these numbers a bit. But even if you cut all these numbers in half, even if you cut them to 25% of what you see, that's enough to really cause some problems in southeast Texas. So we're going to watch that over the next several days down there. So we're going to take a big look at the weather picture here. There we are under a bubble of happy weather, high pressure, trying to keep us clear. We do have some tropical moisture down here off of Florida, and then there's our tropical system that is in Texas. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you the News 8 predictor on this really wide view. And I want you to notice as we go through the day today, we'll get a couple of clouds here in the Susquehanna Valley, but the rain stays off to our south, and the hurricane stays there in Texas. We'll go into the day tomorrow. It's the same story. Our winds coming off the ocean ourselves, so a little bit of cloudiness, but rain's off to our south. hurricane or the tropical system there is in Texas. As we go into the day on Monday, it's the same thing, a repetitive pattern as the atmosphere is kind of blocked up. But one little wrinkle in the forecast right there, we have some moisture organizing off the Carolina coast, just a storm system that's going to track up the coast. Some models have it coming into Pennsylvania. Some models, most right now, still have it out to sea. We'll have to watch that carefully over the next couple days because we could see some showers in the mid part of the 7-day forecast. But down at the beach and the bay, the weather is just as gorgeous there as it is here, and the humidity over the next couple days, you can't get much better at the end of August, as we'll get sticky towards the middle part of the week, but still much lower than it could be at this time of year. Temperatures stay in the 70s throughout the 7-day, or at least most parts of it. The one part we're watching is Tuesday and the Wednesday. Plenty of clouds, maybe a shower or two in there, and we'll have updated forecasts, of course, as we go throughout the weekend.
Hard to believe this is the forecast for the last week in August.
That's right.
Beautiful. Yeah. Thank you.